And the world champions, of course, 6 years ago, and a fastball called third strike, and Drew is out of there. So Young, the runner at third, as Zambrano trying to pitch out of trouble in the first inning, and does, as Clark strikes out. So Zambrano strikes out 2, and the Diamondbacks leave a runner at third.
His runners are going.
And it's chopped to shortstop, and it could be 2, and it is. 6-4-3 double play. Snyder hits into the double play. And in the National League, they don't do it in the American. He swings and lines. A base hit to left field on the first pitch. Goes all the way to the wall. Zambrano churning around, and the ball bobbled out there in left field by Burns. And Zambrano winds up at second with a leadoff double. Normally a hitter's park, even more so. And there's a slow breaking ball, and Soriano strikes out. So Brandon Webb, 1-2 pitch. There is the sinker ball, and strike 3. So 2 out now for the Cubs. White pom-poms going, the crowd on its feet. Here's the 0-2 pitch, strike 3. And Lee goes down on strikes, and so Zambrano, who led off with a double, is stranded at second as Webb strikes out the side. 2 balls and 2 strikes, and strike 3 on the breaking pitch. And Webb goes down. Game home runs this year. Swing and a miss on the fastball, strike 3. 2 strikeouts for Zambrano. He has 4 in the game. And a ground ball backhanded at short by Drew. The throw to first base in time. Drew making a good play on a hard hit ball, and that'll do it. 1 man left for the Cubs. We go to the bottom of the 4th, still 0-0. Back in July, and here's a drive hit deep to right field, way back, and gone. So Stephen Drew hits another big one against the Chicago Cubs, and the Diamondbacks have taken a 1-0 lead. Leading off the 3rd inning, runner at second base, and there's a line drive caught by the shortstop. Stephen Drew getting back to second as Theriot. So Zambrano, hitting the ball solidly, is retired and just inches away from getting his 2nd hit of the game.
Against second division clubs at the end of the season.
And of course the Phillies really had a great string against them, as it's gloved by Clark, feeding Webb for the final out. So the Cubs get a runner in scoring position and don't score. Chris Snyder and Orky Ojeda took something off that pitch, and gloved nicely by DeRosa, who throws him out. That ball was hit hard and was a much tougher play than it looked.
We've seen some fine defensive plays already in this game.
And just blew him away as Snyder strikes out. That is the 6th strikeout. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Strike 3, and Webb goes down for the 2nd time, and the side is retired. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And a chopper over the head of Reynolds, and unable to make a play. Everyone is safe, and the run scores, and the Cubs have tied it up 1-1. Ryan Theriot with an infield hit. Derek Lee comes around to score, and unable to make a play on DeRosa at third, and the bases remain loaded, and the game is tied at 1-1. And an off-speed pitch. Zambrano strikes out to end the inning. 7 men come to the plate, and the Cubs tie it up 1-1. 28-year-old right-hander from Ashland, Kentucky, strike 3, and Derek Lee throws his bat. The ball got away from Snyder, and the out is recorded. The put out 2-3. This game will be decided by the bullpen, and this is our first example. High fly ball deep to left center field, way back, and this one is gone. A home run for Mark Reynolds. And the Diamondbacks regain the lead 2-1. So talk about the bullpen. Marmol comes in, and after a 2-1 pitch, gives up a home run to Mark Reynolds, and Arizona leads it now 2-1. And a breaking pitch in the air, center field, and tagging up, making the catch is Jock Jones. Here comes the throw, and it won't be in time as the Diamondbacks get the run. Scoring is Chris Snyder. An RBI for Connor Jackson, and Arizona has taken a 3-1 lead here in the 7th.
Well, I think we're starting to get a feeling on how Arizona wins their games. Runners on 2nd and 3rd. They're batting .300 as a team.
0-2 to Soriano. And a ground ball to shortstop. They get the force, and the game is over. And Jose Valverde shrieks with joy as the Arizona Diamondbacks have taken Game 1 from the Chicago Cubs, winning 3-1. and getting 2 runs in the 7th inning to break the tie. And terrific pitching tonight by the Diamondbacks, their starter and their bullpen.
How did the Diamondbacks win 90 games? Well, they showed you tonight how they win 90 games.